Hello everyone and welcome back to Data Cloud Now. We're currently on the show floor at the Javits Center for Snowflake World Tour in New York, and I'm delighted to be joined by Denise Persson, CMO of Snowflake, and Chris Degnan, former CRO of Snowflake. It is fantastic to sit down with you both here today. Denise, the buzz, the excitement is all around us. There was 2 blocks of standing room only to get in here today. How does it feel to be on the show floor?
Yeah, I think there's almost too much a buzz here. As you said, I mean, the line to get in here today was 2 blocks, outside Javits Center. We finally got everyone in. And no, it's incredible to be here. We have the entire ecosystem with us here on the show floor. We have over 10,000 people that registered to attend today. So, and it's just a beautiful day in New York.
Chris, how does it feel to be back? The excitement is all around us here today.
It's amazing. I love the energy. I've seen a lot of the employees that used to work for me, and they are more energized than they've ever been about Snowflake, about the data cloud, and I'm super excited to be here. And it's almost like a high school reunion for me today.
I love it. So big congratulations to both of you. Making It Snow is hitting bookstores around the world. To start with, let's start at the beginning. Chris, you joined Snowflake in 2013 as employee 13. Denise in 2016 as employee 120. To set the stage, what did the early iteration of Snowflake look like, and what drew you both to this early stage startup at that time? Chris, why don't we start with you?
I think I call it my midlife crisis of deciding to join a company that had no product, no CEO, and no customers. But I was drawn to the founders. I think Benoit and Thierry really were core to my decision on joining Snowflake. They were just really great human beings who wanted to build a product that customers use. And they said to me, I don't care about managing people, I just want to have a product that customers are wowed by. And that really was motivating for me. I thought to myself, I could sell these guys. And that was the beginning of obviously the amazing journey that we had at Snowflake.
Very well said. And Denise, from your seat?
I joined in 2016. We had done about 3 million in total in revenue at that time, but still nobody knew who Snowflake was, right? Most people thought, is this an ice cream company? Is it a ski brand? What is it? But also for me, joining here, definitely a big part of the decision was definitely our founders, but also our CEO back then, Bob Muglia. And also when I heard about the product and what it would do, I also felt that this is something that's going to change everything in marketing as well. Because before joining Snowflake, my biggest challenge as a CMO at my previous company was all around data, right? Marketing went all digital, you had all these different channels that generated so much data, but there was no way to bring it all together. So this opportunity to really have real-time data on all your marketing programs running at the sales time, combined with all the data in your company, I mean, that was truly revolutionary.
Well, congratulations to you both. You would go on to lead one of the longest running partnerships in Silicon Valley history over the course of 8 years. What were some of your initial guiding principles from the onset, and how did that impact the way you collectively ran your teams? Denise, why don't we start with you?
Snowflake has always been a very mission-driven company, and our mission today is to help every organization around the world really unlock their full potential with data and AI. It's been the same, over the whole course of Snowflake's history, and also there are 8 different values that are underpinning our whole, culture and mission as well. And the number 1 value is really around putting the customer first. And the entire company, every department is really aligned around that mission and always putting the customer first, every single day. It's very easy to say that. And most companies say, oh, we're a customer first company, or we're a customer centered company. But you really need to execute on that across every department in the company and always make the right decision for the company. And that has really been truly unique in terms of the partnership as well with the sales team. It's always been around, the customer, helping the customer. And I think that's what really took us to where we are here today.
Very well said. And now you can see that ecosystem all around us. Chris, from your lens.
Yeah, I think, from a partnership standpoint, I think Denise came in and said, all I care about is generating leads for the sales team. And that that was awesome because she looked at it and said, leads matter, but really ultimately revenue matters the most. And I think she really focused on, getting her organization to build case studies on our customers and put those case studies in front of our partners and in front of prospects. And that's really what was amazing about this. And this event, I mean, this is like, a lot of our partners have said to us multiple times that this is a better event for the type of customers they want than some of the bigger cloud events that are out there. So I think, Denise and the marketing team have done a world-class job of bringing prospects, customers, and partners together at events like today. And she started that at the earliest onset of when she arrived at Snowflake.
I think the tech space, right? All tech companies can say anything about their technology, etc. But what matters the most is really what are customers, saying. And if you ask IT folks, for instance, where do you go to get recommendations on new technology? It's always they ask their peers, right? That's the number one. So we have always put customers at the center of our marketing and also at the forefront of our marketing as well. So here at the Javits Center today, the majority of the content is really delivered by our customers, for our customers. And also where we are today, where we are talking to companies about what is really holding them back from a data and AI standpoint, it's not the technology or a lack of vision. It's really a lack of knowledge and skill set. So an event like this, very focused on education and peer-to-peer learning.
Very much need that top-down strong data foundation in order to be successful in today's era of enterprise AI. Both of you would go on to set records from that 2016 to 2020. Snowflake went public at the time, the largest software IPO in history. Looking back on that moment, and I know that the team was here in New York this week celebrating their 5th anniversary of listing. Walk us through how that partnership evolved to then set in history in 2020. Chris, why don't we go to you?
When Denise showed up, it was like, no one, as she said, no one knew who Snowflake was. And it was like, wow, what a weird name for a company. And so she did a really good job of helping us get our brand out there, helping, again, get our sales teams leads. And then as we started to get a bunch of leads, we started to grow revenue like crazy. And so it was like, I think the age-old Silicon Valley saying is double, double, or triple, triple, double, double in terms of revenue growth. And Snowflake went triple, triple, triple. And like that was unheard of. And to see that happen, that was like this combination of, we had an amazing product, we had an amazing go-to-market team on the sales side, and we had an amazing marketing team, and all of those things came together. It was magical. And so, the culmination of all that happening, and then saying, when I joined in 2013, Mike Spicer, the original investor in Snowflake, would come in the office and say, we are going to build a $100 billion market cap company. And I would look at him and laugh. I would say, no chance. And sure enough, we had, during our IPO, you saw it,
yeah.
we hit over $100 billion in market cap in our IPO, and I'm certain that will happen again in the future. And so very surreal. Sometimes I feel like I was in the Matrix on that journey, and it's been a really fun journey along the way.
Denise.
I think what's really been unique again across this journey is that the customer again at the center of everything, and the best marketing we have and the best marketers are not the ones sitting inside Snowflake. It's really the customers that are talking about Snowflake in every single day, right?
All around us here today.
And also in the early days when the customers heard about Snowflake and started using it, they just couldn't believe that the product did what it did, right? It was better than they expected. And most of them, I would say all our customers have implemented Snowflake. They have gone on and been promoted, in their companies, and then they've taken Snowflake to other companies. So I think it's so incredibly important to have a laser focus on the customer, and across our company, it's always been about making one company successful, at the time. And we're still relentlessly focused on this today. Now we have 12,000 companies, so the customers, but every single customer is still the most important customer to Snowflake.
Did you say 12,000 customers?
12,000,
That's crazy. That's
Yes.
awesome. That's awesome.
Well, congratulations. I absolutely loved the book. It is marked up, it is highlighted, so many great takeaways, so be sure to get a copy. Now I want to bring it to present day. The excitement and buzz is all around us. And as AI becomes the defining technology of our time, how do you see AI impacting the future generation of work? And for the audience watching who are eager to build the next great company, what building blocks should they start with? Chris, let's go to you.
Well, I think, as you look at the next great company, I think number one is the cool part for the Snowflake ecosystem is, what Snowflake does a really good job of is getting all of your data into one place, and whether it's structured, unstructured, semi-structured data, all into a single place and organize it so that you can have the right AI applications looking at the data. So I think Snowflake does a wonderful job organizing it. I think from a business standpoint, one of the things that we focused on early days of Snowflake is what is the business value? What is the business outcome that the customer was going to have? A lot of times companies in this day of AI, a lot of companies are saying, hey, I have this cool AI product, but what does it do? Like, why does it save me money? Why does it actually drive revenue? And I think those were important things in the earliest days of Snowflake is we were trying to find out pain points that are, that we were solving for our customers, whether it was like personal, whether it was like, hey, I can actually save your company money or I can help your company make money. And those are really important aspects to building a foundational company like Snowflake.
Very well said, Chris. And Denise?
Yeah, and also again, the data is the foundation to succeed with AI as well. And if we look at the companies that are really succeeding today with their AI strategies, that all the companies that we read about out there are really those companies that have a really strong data foundation from the beginning. And again, right, it's garbage in, garbage out, right? So it's super important to have your data estate, in order to succeed, with AI in your organization. It also comes back to privacy and and governance and security. It's so important to have that one view of all your data.
Very well said. Well, on a personal note to both of you, it's been such a pleasure getting to know you over the years, very much two mentors to me. Congratulations on the book and exciting next chapter. Thank you again for joining me here on the show floor here at Javits Center.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks.
And for the audience watching, I'm Ryan Green with Data Cloud Now. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you soon.